Hey everyone, Nat Daddy here, and let's go over another trending 20 list. Hot books according to the Key Collector app for Friday, October 24th. Already at the end of April, it's crazy. First on our list, we got Lost Fantasy #1 from Image, just from last year. This book is getting a little love a little bit later on. We're already up to issue 9 of that series that just came out, and this will get referenced a couple more times later on in the list. Batman Annual 14 from DC 1990. Always loved this cover. Had this book and have sold it a few times, but it's getting a little bit of traction now because there's speculation about the casting of Harvey Dent's father. So we'll see where that goes. Batman One Bad Day. This is the Clayface one. This came back out in 2023. There was a whole series of them, 5 or 6, each one of a one-shot that kind of depicted or focused on a Batman villain. And with that crazy Clayface trailer being released this week, we're getting Clayface books popping up. Like I mentioned a little earlier, we got Lost Fantasy #5 from Image of last year. This has a preview of Fireborn that came out a couple weeks ago. And that Fireborn is getting a little bit of traction. Detective Comics 298. This is probably our big hitter on the list this week from DC 1961. First appearance of Clayface. Never even heard of this book. Don't even know why it's on the list. This is Rogue Trooper #1 from Quality Comics in 1986. Looks like some pretty cool artwork there. And apparently there's going to be a trailer with some compendiums and that. So I'm going to look into that a little bit more. What If #31. This is that great Hulk being killed by Wolverine issue. Again, more speculation what's going to happen with the mutants in the MC universe. Telepath #1 from AW1 Upshot. Now they're going to make some media stuff of this. And this whole company, AWA Upshot, when it was first created way back in 2021 there, was made just for this reason. Develop comic stuff, original comic stuff, into new TVs and movies and that. So, Ghost Rider #1 from Marvel 1990. That super hard to get and high grade black cover. We're hearing that there's going to be Ghost Rider Midnight Sun stuff going on. Maybe with Ryan Gosling being that role, so we'll see where that goes. Static #1, Milestone 1993. We're getting reports of a Static live-action movie coming. Daredevil 181. Everyone's loving that latest series going on, the Disney Plus one. This is the issue where where Bullseye kills Elektra. Second week on the list. Phantom #1, way back in 1962 from the Gold Key stuff. This is the origin of the Phantom, and they have announced they're going to be doing a Phantom live action series, so check it out. And if you can't see this, there's an ongoing Phantom series as well. Punisher Armory #1 from Marvel 1990. This is back when the Punisher was super hot in the early 90s. This is actually just a book of like inventory of all his weapons and that. Superman, the Man of Steel #1. This is when DC rebooted Superman back in the 80s after Crisis. DC versus Marvel Comics #1. We got all the DC and Marvel crossover stuff going on, and that's getting traction for this older stuff. Invincible Returns #1 from Image 2010. Event Horizon Dark Descent #1. We got more of a sequel series of that coming out. Daredevil 168. Of course, that's the first appearance of Elektra. And lastly, new this week, we have Lost Fantasy #1, the variant cover. Oh, sorry, and we also have Fireborn #1, which we mentioned a little bit earlier as well. All right, everybody, that is the Trending 20. We'll see you next week for more books.